everybody, or afternoon, whenever you're doing this class. Today we're going to be working on the middle half. So we are going to start down on the mat, but you're going to sit on your bum with your legs out in front of you for me. So just have your legs comfortably hip width apart. I'm going to set side on. And then place your hands on top of your knees or behind your legs, whichever is more comfortable. And I just want you to breathe and growing taller, 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 up, 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 up. And as you exhale, release back into a gentle C curve of your spine. And then again, breathing in, lengthen. And exhaling, tuck it under, roll. Breathe it in, lengthen. And tuck it under, roll. Breathe and lengthen. Tuck it under, roll. One more time, breathing and lengthen. And exhaling, release it. All right. What we're going to do now is just release those hips. So place those hands behind your back for me. I want you to go into a dorsiflex. So lift those toes up towards your shins. And I want you to slide your left leg down away from you. Rotate that leg out and pull it back in, bringing the knee back in again. So you're doing sort of a circular or semicircular movement. So slide the leg away, rotate out, slide it back in, and bring it back in. Okay, so out. We're going to do 5 in the one direction. Just mobilizing that hip. And 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to go the other way. So slide it away, rotate internally, or medial rotation, and bring it back in. Slide it away, in, back in, center, in, center, in, nice and simple, and back in. Now other side, slide it, laterally rotate, externally rotate, and back in, out, in. So those of you with stiff hips, this is a very good way to mobilize the hips. Very gentle way. You can't do any harm, but you can just get blood flowing into that hip socket. Out. One more. And then back the other way. Out, in, oops. Carry on. Out and in. Lovely circular movement of that leg. Last one. And drop those and place those feet back down again. Now walk those feet a little bit wider. Just lower your one hip knee down and then the other one. But while you're doing this, you're pushing through that top hip and you're lengthening your spine without popping in the ribs. So keep those ribs connected for me. Sit. Lovely. Sit. Last one. Back in. Walk those feet back to the center. And then you're going to roll down into relaxation position onto your back. Relax those arms down. Palms facing the ceiling. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, you just want to tilt your pelvis back into that gentle imprint. And release it back to neutral. Connect the core muscles as you lower the lower back into the floor. And release it. Just gentle rocking from those hips. And release, and again, and release. Now gentle rock back, engage your glutes as you peel all the way to the top. Remember when you get to the top, I really want you to feel that opening, stretching, pulling feeling on the top of your hips here as you engage your glutes to come up. And roll it down one vertebrae at a time. And then again, peel it up. And roll it down. Peel it up. And roll. One more. And roll it down. All the way, all the way, all the way. Beautiful. Take those feet wider apart. Arms in line with your shoulders. And just roll the hips to the one side, head to the other. Remember to rotate the palm and just stretch those arms away, stretching the hip away. And then ribs, waist, hips, knees, center, and over, pushing through that top hip. And pull it back to the center. And over, stretching the hip away. And release it. And reach it. And release it. Beautiful. Walk those feet back in. You're going to take that one leg over the other as if you're just sitting at a coffee shop or something. And then you're going to lower the legs over to the one side, head over to the other. So remember, if this is too much for your back, then uncross the legs and do a normal hip roll. Connect your core to pull you back to the center. Unlock those legs, cross it over, and roll it to the other side. And connect through your core muscles to pull you back. Uncross those legs and release it. Now float the arms up for me. Make sure those feet are close enough to your bum so you feel the entire foot. Tighten up your core and spine curl all the way to the top for me. Breathe in to reach those arms. As you exhale, roll down, stretching away from that upper thoracic area. And then float the arms back up. 2 more like that. Spine curling up. Reach the arms, roll it down. Remember to tilt your pelvis towards you in order for you to get those hips stretching. Peel it up, reach, roll it down. Keep your arms there, straighten those legs, flex those feet for me, and roll it up with beautiful control all the way up, reaching towards those toes, feeling the stretch through the back of the legs for me. And then restack it and roll it down. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll it up. Opening up that lumbar spine, stretching out your glutes, lengthening the back of the legs. And release it. Roll down. Arms up and over, breathe it in. Exhaling, roll it up. Nice and smoothly. And restack it. Roll back down and float those arms up. Now, obviously, you can keep your arms on the ground if you need to. And if your back is a problem, please bend the one leg for me, okay? Otherwise, stretch the leg up. Now, I want you to flex that foot. So you're pushing the heel of the foot right up towards the sky. Now, imagine a key pushing down into your hip, okay? That's a nice straight leg. So it doesn't have to be up to the ceiling. It can be further in front of you. But I'd like it to be here, if possible, or as straight as you can possibly make it. Now, in this position, just point the foot, flex it, point, push the heel away, flex it. Hello, Daisy. Sit, reach. Nice. 3 more. You can feel this right into the hip without actually even moving the leg. And then hold it there. Point that foot and circle, just little circles right there. Now, while you do this beautiful little circle, connect the opposite part of your body. The ribs, the belly button is scooping in. 10 in each direction. Back the other way. Beautiful. Hold it there. Flex that foot, pushing that heel up. Now you're going to lower the legs and the arms at the same time and roll it up to sitting for me. Reach it. Breathe it in. Exhaling, restack. Roll it down and lift the other leg up for me as high up as you can, making sure that leg is nice and long. And then flex. Point. That's it. And then point the foot, circle it. Now engage the core muscles, especially the opposite side. That's it. Equal weight through your hips. And back the other way. Around. That's it. Flex that foot, push that heel up towards the sky. Now at the same time, your leg lowers down, the arms keep with the leg, roll it and reach it. Breathe it in as you exhale, restack it. Take those arms in line with your shoulders, breathe it in. And as you exhale, just rotate around your spine for me. Hold it here, inhaling, breathing out, go around a little bit more for me. And then back to the center, inhaling, and as you exhale, rotate. Breathe in. Exhale. Back to the center. Rotate. Lengthening, spiraling that spine up to the sky. That's it. And back to the center. One more time. Rotate. Breathe it in. Exhaling. Come back to the center. Bring those arms in line with your shoulders and roll it down, down, down. Float the arms up to the sky and slide those legs in for me. Okay, so feet flat on the floor, arms can be up or down. It's up to you. Zipping and hollowing. I'd like you to go into a bridge. So you're going to tighten up your core and squeeze the bum up for me. All the way to the top and then roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze your bum up. Roll it down. Engage those glutes. Roll it down. And engage. Roll. Engage. And roll. And engage your bum up. Hold it there. Body weight forward over your feet. Keep that tailbone tucked. I want the pubic bone hooking right up towards your forehead. Now from here, squeeze the bum. Release it. 2, 3. Nice and slow, controlled movements for me. 5. Remember, if you're feeling the hamstrings more, just please put your hands on your bum. Make sure you're engaging in those glutes. 10 more. Sit. Nice and slow. Remember, fast movements don't work you as well. And then roll it down, down, down. Slide the arms away, breathing in. Breathing out, flex those feet, roll it up to sitting. Reach towards those toes. Restack, roll down. Now you're going to slide both your legs back up again, but not right up to your bum. A little bit further away from you. So this is going to now slowly start kicking more and more into the back of your legs, okay? So really got to focus on your glutes working. So zip and hollow, tighten up your core, lift, tuck that tailbone under, release and squeeze. 3, 4, 5, keep that tailbone tucked. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more. We're going to do 15 of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. Slide the arms and legs away at the same time. Flex the feet. Roll it up. Reach towards those toes, stretching out those hamstrings. And now we're going to roll down again. You're going to slide the legs back in, but a little bit further away than the last one. So, those of you with big back issues, this does tend to leave you with more of an arched back. It becomes harder to get that neutral position. So if you find your back is starting to tilt into an arch, rather bring your feet closer to your bum. Okay, so zipping and hollowing. Ready, lift, tuck, hold, squeeze, release for 10, 2, 3, slowly, 4, tuck it under, 5, work the glutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, can you feel it? 10, roll it down, slide the arms and legs away together, roll it all the way up to sitting, reaching towards those toes, restack, and you guessed it, we're going to go down again and just bend the legs a little bit less. So roll it down, feet flat on the floor, but further away from you. So it gets harder and harder, guys. Zipping and hollowing, tighten up your tummy, squeeze your bum, tuck it under, and for 10, 1, 2, 3, all in the bum, 4, 5, 6. Those hamstrings are desperately going to try and take over. 8, 9, 10. Roll it down. Straighten the arms and legs away from you. Roll it all the way up. Flex those feet. Reach towards those toes. Restack. Roll it down and almost hardly bend your knees. Okay? So you're putting pressure through the heels. Of course you can bend your knees normally and do normal bridge, guys. But let's give it a go. This time, place your arms on the ground though. So you've got a little bit of support through the arms. Zip and hollow, squeeze your bum, hold it. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Reach those arms. Beautiful work. Roll it all the way up. Flex it. Restack. Bend those knees and sit nice and tall for me. Okay, so from here, reach those arms away. Breathe it in. As you exhale, we're going to slide your left leg away from you. You're going to tighten up your core. Now, as we roll back, you're going to lift this leg up. So we're going to go into a single leg stretch position, but from here. So lift, and you're going to roll. Hang on a second. Sorry. Got it all wrong. Let's start that again. You're going to have your arms here. You're going to roll halfway back. Okay. Slide your left leg away from you. Bring your right leg up into a single knee fold. Now from here, you're going to lower it down, hugging that leg in. So I just want that transition really. And then you're going to reach it and stretch. Opening up the hip, engaging your glutes to stretch the leg away from you. 5, 6, 7, belly button scooping. 8, 9, and 10. Lift that leg up. You're going to roll it up and place the leg down. Slide it in. Slide the other leg away. Roll halfway back. Bring that leg up. Up. Got it? Roll it down. Reach it and reach. 2. Squeeze those glutes, guys. Make sure that leg is nice and long for me. 5, 6. Don't speed up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Double knee fold. Extend that leg away. As you lower it down, roll it up. Nice work. Reach both legs away. Stretch it. Awesome work. Restack. And then you're going to roll back down again. Relaxing those arms down by your side. Bend those knees. Okay, so from here, squeeze the glutes to come up. Tuck that tailbone under. So this should almost feel easy now with the feet right under your knees. Arms up. Now lift your right leg up. Place it down. Left leg. Down. Engage the bum. Release. Engage. Release. So be very aware of the right muscles working here, please. So this is a really stunning exercise because as the one's contracting, the other one is stretching. That's it. Hip flex the glute. Hip flex the glute. That's it. So those with unstable backs and hips, guys, you've got to do this often. That's it. Nice. Give me one more on either side. And down. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And then you're going to slide your arms and legs away from you. Hold it there, stretching. And then you're going to pull them back in together using those abdominal muscles. And then slide it away. Reach. Tighten up the tummy. Pull. And slide. And pull. Slide. Try not let the back arch too much, please. Keep those ribs sliding down. And connect the core. 4. And in. and in. Then last one, stretch it. Take those hands behind your head and bend your right leg for me. Okay, so I'd like you to curl up to here, keeping that leg on the floor and the one leg bent. So nice and easy. Release it down. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll feel one more than the other, but focus on those hips. Make sure that they're level. You're not just rolling onto the bent leg side. Awesome. 9 and 10. Now stay up for me. Bring that leg up. Now you're going to lower the leg down. You're going to bicycle the leg. Slide the leg in and bring it back up. Down, in, up. Connect the core. Stretch. 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. Slide it in, slide the other leg away. Stay curled up. Now make sure there's equal weight through those hips. Slide that leg in, lift. 2. Beautiful long legs for me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that leg down, slide it in, head back down, arms back up. Now you're going to engage those glutes again. You're going to engage the right bum cheek. So remember, your arms can be down on the ground as well. You're going to extend that left leg. Now, you lower it down, bicycle. 2, 3. So you can go back to the first exercise if this doesn't work. 4, 5, 6, 7. Really stretch those hamstrings out for me. 8. Keep a look on those hips. Make sure that they're not dropping. 10. Bend that knee. Zip and hollow. Extend the leg. Lower and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Foot down, squeeze the glutes, roll it down for me. Slide the legs away, reaching those arms, breathe it in. And flexing as you roll it up, reaching towards those toes for me. Now restack it, come around onto your hands and knees. Okay, so hands down on the floor. Find that beautiful neutral position. So be aware as you turn over, obviously you've got gravity pulling you in a different direction now. So you'll feel your muscles slightly differently. So slide those hands into the floor. Lift the back of the neck up. Stretch your coccyx away one side and your head away from you the other way. Now breathe it in. And as you breathe out, connect your core muscles as you tuck under, releasing your head between your shoulders. Breathe it in. Exhaling, bum out, lift. Tuck it under, roll. Back out. Tuck under, roll. And back out. Feel that tummy stretching. Tuck it under. And come back to a neutral position. So place all that weight through your right hand and your left knee. Tighten up your core muscles. And I want you to lengthen and lift opposite arm and leg and stretch. And pull back in. Then the other side. Reach it. And pull back in. And reach. and in. Reach and in. Reach in and reach and in. Hold it there. Now we're going to go into a bow and arrow on your hands and knees, okay? But before you do that, I want you to tighten up your core and lift your one arm up to your opposite shoulder. I want you to feel what happens into the tummy muscles. So lift the hand up, tap the shoulder. Can you feel that? And release it. If it's not going into your abdominal area, then shift the body weight slightly forward or slightly back. But I want you to make sure that you're feeling those deep core muscles connecting. And release. Connect. And release. One more on each side. Very nice. And release. Okay, so the bow and arrow, you're going to keep your knees on the ground for now. It's going to get harder. You're going to tighten up your core, lift your arm up. Then you're going to lift the elbow up and reach the arm away from you and place that hand back down. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Lift the hand towards your chest, pull the elbow up to the sky, reach the arm up and release it down. Hand to chest, lift the elbow, reach the arm away. Make sure that your body weight is not shifting backwards. Hand, elbow, reach, down. Hand, elbow, stretch it. Release it. Hand, elbow, stretch, release it. Now it's going to get harder. So I want you to extend your right leg away from you. Okay? You're going to go onto the same side. So don't panic because your foot will support you. But what I want you to do is tighten up your core, lift your hand up, rotate. So you're pivoting your foot onto the ball of or side of your foot, and then you're going to reach the arm up. Okay? So get into this position. The sole of the foot is flat on the ground, breathing in. And as you exhale, just reach that arm away. So the whole underneath side of your body is connected, and the top is stretching. Bring the arm up and place it down. Then the other side. Extend the leg first. Tighten up your core. Lift that arm. Roll the foot onto the big toe, onto the sole of your foot. Lift the arm up. Breathe it in. Exhaling, reach. Bring the arm back up. Hand down. Roll back. Okay, you got it. And then stretch the leg away. Tighten up your core. Lift. Roll. Reach. Hold. Stretch. Now while you're in this position, push the hand into the floor. Pull it towards you. Engage the underneath side of your body. Arm back up. Release it down. Slide it in. Other side. Hand. Rotate. Reach it. Stretch. And up. Hand down. Back to the front. Beautiful work. Open up those knees. Push your head down onto all. Push your bum back towards your feet. Head resting on the ground. Breathe it in, and as you exhale, engage your glutes for me. Roll it up, 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 up. Push those hands behind you, lifting your chest towards the sky. Okay, so placing your hands back underneath your shoulders. Remember, you're welcome to come onto your elbows if you need to here. So extend your right leg away from you. Now, really focus on the glute muscle on this side, engaging in order to lift the leg. Okay, so squeeze to tabletop. Now, flex the foot and point the foot. Flex it. Now, while you're doing this, tuck the tailbone under. Watch out that leg is not lifting up here because it will force your back into that extension. We don't want that. We want a neutral spine. Now, while you're doing this, put all the weight through your hand and knee, opposite hand and knee on the floor. That's it. And now end with a flex on the 10th one and circle the leg here. And 2. Keep your tummy tight. 4. 6. 8. back the other way. Keep the rest of your body nice and strong. 10. From there, bend the leg, flex the foot, watch the spine isn't sinking, and lift. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more with this one. 10. Beautiful work. Slide it in, push back into shell. Now breathe in for me. And as you exhale, pull back up. Nice neutral spine. Okay? Are you ready? Extend that leg away. Remember, the only reason it's lifting is because the glute is engaging. So squeeze that bum to lift the leg to tabletop. Flex your foot. Lift. That's it. And circle it. Keep pushing that heel away from you. Back the other way. And then flex the foot. Hold it. Now lift. 1 for 20. Keep that tummy switched on. 10 more. Strong upper body. Beautiful work, guys. Stretch, pull it in, push back, breathe it in. And as you exhale, engage your bum. As you restack it, feel the glutes engaging for me. Hold it here. From here, zipping and hollowing. I want you to go into a squat position. So you're going to drop your hips down and squeeze your bum up. Okay? Stretch. Squeeze it. Don't go quickly. 3. Squeeze. 4. Aiming for 10. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Now in this position, you go into a spine curl, tucking your bum under. Roll all the way up, pushing those arms back, and come down onto your side for me. So elbow tucked underneath your shoulder. Remember, if you've got neck and shoulder issues, just lie flat down on the ground. I want you to push that elbow down, reach that arm up. So there's no collapsing, guys. Please keep those spines nice and neutral. So feet are in line with your bum. Simply open and close for 20. Now, as you go, make sure this top hip isn't rolling back. That's proper cheating. It should be here in the top outer corner of your hip. That's it. Keep that neck nice and long. Reach with your little finger. 10 more. Well, my 10. 2. 4. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now, lift the leg up to hip height. From here, little pulse up. 2. 3, don't sink in the rib, keep it connected. 8, 9, 10 more. 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Lower the foot down. Lift this knee up a little bit higher. Straighten and bend. 2. We're aiming for 20. Stop when you need to. Connect through the rib. 4. Long legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. You can, guys. 1, 2. Feel that beautiful wrapping sensation in that top outer corner. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Drop that knee down. Place your hands down. Push yourself up. You're going to swivel around. Come up into plank. Now lift the leg you've just worked. There. Pull that knee up underneath you and come down onto your elbows. So those of you with knee issues, you're welcome to come up to standing and just place this ankle over the other knee. Bend the standing leg and just lean forward. You'll get the same or similar stretch. Now, in pigeon stretch, I want you to lift that chest up for me. So you're not only lifting, but you're focusing on your spine stretching forwards. Create those spaces again. Beautiful. Okay, place pressure through your hands. Walk your hands back. Tuck the back toes under. Lift up. And then come down onto your knees. Push back. Breathe it in. Exhaling. Roll it all the way up. And we're going to go over to the other side. So, onto your elbow. Knees bent. Feet in line with your bum. Keep this connection here, guys. Reach your arm up. Elbow pushing down onto the floor. Open and close. 2. Now, every now and again, have a look at your hip. 4, 5. So a good way to gauge this is if your knee is opening really wide, then you more than likely are rolling backwards, guys. It's a small movement. Almost feels like it's constricted. That's it. 8, 9, 10 more. Keep lifting, keep long neck. Now don't forget to connect the pelvic floor. Gentle connection to your tummy and sliding your ribs down. That's it. That's it, lovely. Now lift the foot up, little lifts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 more. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Foot down, stretch, connect. Now, as soon as you do this, watch that hip doesn't roll back. It's exactly what mine just did because it's tired. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, you got this, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, leg down, come across, up into plank, lift that same leg up, pop it underneath you, push that leg behind you. Whew. My bum does not want to do that. And stretch it out. This side is complaining today. Lift up away from those arms. Hold it there. Stretching your spine forwards for me. And out. And again, breathe it in. And out. Inhale. And exhaling. Push down on your hands. Come up. Tuck the toes under. Back into plank. And hold it here. Tighten up your core. Belly button scooping. Stabilize those arms for me. You got this. Pull that belly button in. Strengthening the whole of the front of your body. Pull your arms down towards you. Lengthen your spine forwards. That's it. Good. Keep it going. You're going for your minute because you can. You can come down at any point. Awesome. We've got 15 seconds to go. When we're done, then we're going to transition back onto our glutes or our sitting bones. So you're going to place one leg between your hands. 5 seconds to go. And then 1 foot forwards, the other foot forwards, thumb down. Nice work. And roll it all the way down. Beautiful work. Okay. So from here, float those arms back up again and just draw those shoulder blades down into the mat. So the upper back is completely relaxed. It's got nothing to do with what we're about to do. So, other than slightly lengthening through the little finger, I want you to tighten up your core muscles and allow your lower back to imprint into the mat. So you immediately feel this deep transverse kicking in for me, okay? Hold it there. Release it to neutral. And then again, imprinting. So we're going to do a lovely combination of core muscles and hip flexors, okay? And imprint. Hold that imprint. I just want you to get the movement right. And remember, you can always go back to this position. You do not have to lift the legs, okay? Do what suits your body. Release. Now imprint for me. One leg up, then the other. Now hold this position. Hold the imprint. You're going to tap your left foot down and bring it back up. Tap your right foot down and back up. But the whole time, you're keeping that belly button pulling down in towards the floor. Yes, slide those ribs down for me. 3, 10 per side, 4. So remember with this, the further away you tap the foot, the harder you work. But the harder it is to keep that lower back imprinted. So you've got to focus on that imprint for me. 7, I think. I could be wrong. When you get to 10, hug your knees in. That's it. Keep that imprint. Lovely. 10, or my 10. And then hands behind your legs and just pull those knees in towards your chest for me. Hold it here. Nice. And as you exhale, from this position, imprint and push those legs back into that double knee fold position. Arms up or down on the ground. Extend that left leg again. Flex that foot. Tighten up your tummy muscles. Lower the leg down and point back up. So obviously you go down as low as you can without the back lifting. That's the general rule here. If your back is lifting, you're going too low with that leg, okay? Remember, you're welcome to do this with the other foot on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend that leg. Make sure the imprint is into the mat again. Extend the other leg. Flex. Lower it down. Point back up. 2. Imprint for me. 3. That's it. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. 9. Beautiful work. 10. Bend that knee. Imprint that lower back in a little bit more for me. Place one foot down, then the other. And release your backs back to neutral for me. So from here, imprint that lower back. Engage your bum and just peel it all the way to the top. Breathe it in for me. And exhaling, roll it back down. And again, tuck it under, peel. So your spine should be beautifully loose now. Roll it down. We got one more like that to go. And imprint, engage, peel it up. And roll it back down. Nice work. Okay, so you're going to make sure the feet are close enough to your bum. We're going back into bridges, but we're going to do it in a dorsiflex. So you're going to lift those toes off the floor for me, okay? Pushing those heels down into the ground. Feet are in parallel to start with. arms up. I want you to push the heels into the ground before you do anything. So push so you feel the back of the legs engaging, and then squeeze the bum to come up, tap your bum down, lift, down. Keep those toes pulling towards your shins. 3, 4, 5. We're going for 10. That's it. Remember the golden rule, tailbone tucking here. That's it. 8, 9, and lift. Now step forward, forward. Hold it here. Keep the feet flexed. Tap, lift. 2, 3. Yes, your shins will start burning. It's okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Step out a little bit wider. You're still in, the heels are down, toes are up. Tap and lift. 2, 3. So your shins will probably be burning more than your glutes right now, because that is a weaker muscle. 7 with most of us. 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Roll those heels in, toes out a bit more. Tap and squeeze. So your knees are going to go out to the side. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got this. 10. Feet down. Roll it down, one vertebrae at a time, and slide those feet in. Grab hold of those knees and just rub those shins. If your glutes work more than your shins, then that's pretty good going. It means you're stronger here than you are in the glute area. Hold it there. Breathe it in. As you exhale, stretch those legs away from you. Arms up and over. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, roll it up. Up, up, up. Reach towards those toes. Beautiful. From here, restack it. Take that one leg over the other. Hug that knee for me. Take your hand behind your back. Stretch it up and just rotate, breathing in. As you breathe out, walk it around a little bit more and release it. Other side. Leg over. Hug it. Hand. Stretch. Rotate. Very nice. A little bit more. And gently release it. Come around onto your side for me again. Elbow tucked underneath your shoulder. Straighten that top leg. Okay? Arm down your hip. Now breathe it in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift the hips and stretch your arm over your ear. So up you go. Reach it. Release down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to reach from the little finger so your palm will naturally rotate backwards. 8, 9, 10. Lower it down. Bend that top knee. Place your hand on the other side of your feet and stretch. Breathe into hold. As you exhale, release it. Swing the feet across to the other side and into position. So straighten that top leg for me. Arm down your hip. Stabilize the underneath side of your body. Tighten up that core and lift. And release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Release, bend the leg, hand on the other side of the feet, and reach it. Stunning work. Breathe it in for me. Beautiful. And gently release it. So grab a cushion if you need one. We're going to go into the knot, 1 foot over the other. Okay? Sinking those sit bones down onto the ground for me. So you're trying to get as much weight through both sit bones as you can. Hands in front of you and lean it forward. So remember, if you sit on something higher, it helps you get into this position. But if it's not possible, just sit with your legs crossed in front of you. Breathe it in and out. Lengthen that spine. Inhale and out. Breathe in and out. Tailbone tucking, restack it. Take that arm back up and over, reaching through that little finger. Remember, you're not collapsing, you're lifting, lengthening. And release. Up, over, stretch it. And gently release it. Now, I want you to take your one arm over. We normally just rotate. I want you to sink down into a flexion for me. So round that spine. Breathe it in. Now, as you breathe out, you're going to start spiraling and lift that spine up. And gently release back into that flexion. Swap it over. So you're flexing the spine first. And then as you start rotating, you're stretching your spine up almost into a bit of extension. And release it. Cross it over. So soften the spine. And then as if you're uncurling yourself up. Gently release. Other side. And lift. And release it. Beautiful work. So cross over to the other side. If you were just crossing your legs, that's fine. Recross them in the other direction. Hands down. Sink those sit bones onto the ground. So really think about how your body is feeling now. You want to slowly improve this position and open up those hips so that you are sitting equally on both sit bones. Okay? Lean it forwards. Beautiful work. Tuck that tailbone under as you restack it. Place the hand to the one side and just reach that arm over, holding it there. Inhaling. And exhaling, release it over. Beautiful. And release it. Take your one arm. Just gently C-curve with that spine. Gently relax the spine. And then as you start to rotate, you are uncurling that spine, stretching it up. Release it back into that flexion. And then lengthen and lift. And release it. And lift. And release. And lift. And release. Lovely work, guys. Just bring those legs out in front of you. Hands behind your legs or on top of your knees. See which one suits you better. Stretch your spine up. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, roll halfway. And then roll it up. And again. And back up onto those sit bones. Tuck it under. One more. Beautiful. And all the way down, straightening your right leg, bring your left leg up, grab hold of your left ankle with your right hand. Pull it across your right leg and bring your knee to the opposite shoulder. So you're going into that glute medius stretch here. Remember, this should stretch on the outside, not the inside of the hip. If it does, you need to just open up that leg a little bit. But if it still does do that, and it might do it if you have got a wobbly lower back, guys, because of imbalance through the muscles, you can always just pick the leg up and pull it across your body instead. Okay, so I don't want it in the front. I don't want it in that crease. Hold it there. And release it. Slide it away. Grab hold of your right ankle with your left hand. Pull it across the left leg. And then knee to opposite shoulder, across to the left shoulder. Gently release it. Place one foot down and then the other. Walk those feet to hip distance apart and take those arms in line with your shoulders. Breathe it in for me. And as you exhale, roll your hips to the one side, head to the other. Push through that top hip. Really focus on the spiraling and the stretching through the arms and the leg. And then draw back to the center. And then over to the other side again. Stretch it away. And release it. And over. And release it one more time. And over. And release it. Bring your legs up into a double knee fold. Grab hold behind your legs. Lift your feet up and rock yourself up to sitting. And swing it around onto your front. So I want you to lie down on your tummy. Arms in the window position, and then just slide those elbows down a little bit closer to your body so you're in a cobra position. You can open the legs a little bit wider and just let those knees and toes face out to the sides. Breathe it in. As you exhale, I want you to hook your pubic bone down, tighten up your core, roll your nose forward, lifting your chest, lengthening the front of the chest, and release it back down. Roll that nose forward, lift. And release. Roll that nose forward, lift. Tighten up your core, push down on your hands so your ribs are sliding down, your tummy's tight, your bum is engaged. Up you go. And roll it back down. Now I want you to move your hands slightly forwards, okay? And just to see the difference for your shoulders. Breathe it in. As you exhale, roll your nose forward and lift. So you don't want to block out the arms. You can, but I'd prefer it if you didn't. Pull yourself forwards. Roll it back down. Remember, it only goes as high as your spine allows. Roll that nose forward and lift. Stretch out the tummy. And release. Last one. Roll that nose forward and lift. Hold it. Tighten up that core. Release it. Place your hands closer to your knees. Push back. Glutes on your feet. And just focus on breathing into the back and sides of your rib cage. And all the way out. Breathe it in. And out. Inhale. And out. One more time. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, engage those glutes as you restack it. Taking those hands behind your back. Open up those collarbones. Place your hands on your knees. Big shoulder rolls backwards. And well done, guys. I hope you felt your core and your glute area today. Have a stunning day. And remember, please, if there's anything we need to work on, give me a shout. If you've had an injury, let me know. I need to work on it with you. Otherwise, have a great one. Cheers.